Hello, how are we doing? So I have recently been to Belgium and I recorded a lot of footage on my phone because I was going for a taekwondo competition. I had a lot of equipment to take with me. I had to check a bag the first time I was flying alone, and I wasn't going to be taking all my massive camera equipment too. I did take my travel vlogging kit, but a majority of what I did during my touristy time, I only had my phone out because I wasn't about to get a big rig set up just to be wandering around Belgium with a backpack. I came home with about 100 gigabytes of footage on my phone. Well, get footage and photos, but I wasn't able to just transfer that over using my normal method of getting stuff from my phone to my computer, of uploading it to Google Drive and then downloading it again from the computer, because that was just way too much data and my phone literally freaked out several times and nearly deleted everything by mistake. So we didn't do that. Instead, when we got home, I started looking for apps I could use to transfer from my Android phone, which is a Samsung A16 5G, but I mean that's important for this, to my MacBook Pro, which is an Apple M1 Max with 64 gigabytes of memory. My current operating system is Tahoe 26.2, but I'm pretty sure the operating system is kind of irrelevant to what this tutorial is about. It should just update as we go. I went for a little trial and error on finding an appropriate app, and then the one I ended up settling on was called MacDroid, and I've decided to keep it just for future transfers because it did work really smoothly. So if you're going to be able to connect it and mount your phone to your Android instead of just charging it, then you're going to have to go into the developer settings. So I'm going to show you how I do that on my phone. You have to go into your phone's settings, scroll down to the bottom and click About Phone. You'll then find a tab called Software Information. Click on that. Go down to Build Number, and you have to press it. It was either 7 or 9 times, but literally just keep pressing it because it wants to make sure that you're not doing this by accident, because people who don't know what they're doing with these settings can fully just brick the phone. So you have to press it like 7 times at least, and it will start counting down when you get towards the end, and then it will unlock it so you can now access your developer settings. Once that's done, you go into your developer options, which should appear at the bottom of your settings menu. And then at this point, my screen recorder decided to completely black screen me because it doesn't want you to be able to record certain information on your phone because it's dangerous, but you need to go into your tab that says Enable USB Debugging. So literally just tap that, enable it, and off you go. Now, once you've been able to access USB debugging, you can connect your phone to the software, mount it. It will ask you to choose which UI your phone is using, so just select the one that's appropriate for you. I think mine was like the above Android 11 option, I don't remember. And then it will give you this interface. You will see that your phone is mounted, and this one, it's my phone model. You can see that I used up a lot of free space on my phone. I had to delete a lot of stuff that looked like I had backed up on my hard drive back at home because I haven't edited it yet. And it was starting to like not be able to work as a phone. Like me receiving a text would make it crash out and restart the whole device. So I was getting worrying towards the end. Like I had to restrict how many clips I took on the plane home just so I had a photo to take on the tram. So when you've mounted it, you click Show in Finder. So that will show your phone on your Finder because it won't necessarily show up in the Finder. Specifically for mine, it wouldn't ever let me close the app window, so you have to like drag it around on your monitor to be able to get it. Then you go into your phone, you find the correct folder, which is DCIM Photos for me, and then it will show your camera. Depending on the settings you have, it may struggle to show the preview of it. So I knew exactly what I wanted and the dates when I went to Belgium, so I looked in the metadata of the file, found the appropriate date I left, and then just copied everything from that date to the date I got home, and then did that. I had to attempt this a couple times. I do think this is just because of the vast amounts of data and not to do with the process. And the phone was struggling. The phone still has to be engaged in the process to send the information over. But I found that I had better success when I dragged the files within the Finder window from one folder to another, as opposed to copy pasting, which I prefer to do because it is less finicky. It means you can let go of your mouse as you go. It will show you the little progress bar, and it will show you where the copy is going. Hopefully yours takes less time than mine did. And then once it has landed in the folder where it's going, then you can start clicking through and you'll be able to see the previews as normal. So again, I do think that was an issue with my phone just being really full. And then remember, whenever you're making a backup, it's best practice to have 2 hard copies and a cloud copy. So I was deleting the hard copy on my phone, but I was making a hard copy onto my laptop originally, and then I didn't touch that until I had backed it up onto my hard drive, and I will not be deleting it until I have completed and uploaded the video ideally. Hopefully we don't fill up this device before we do that, because I have a lot of problems with stockpiling footage and then not going through and talking about it. And then it all just comes a bit more daunting, and then I'm like, I just need to make the videos. But then I also upload all my clips into the back end of YouTube. I have regularly hit YouTube's daily upload cap, which I bet you didn't know that existed because I just have so much back end stuff backed up in case. But you can also put it on Google Drive if you want to put it from your laptop to Google Drive. The main reason I couldn't upload it is because my phone didn't like it. So that's your choice. Store it wherever you want, but you should always have 2 hard and a soft copy depending on if one of them crashes. And remember, they always say it's not a backup until you restore something from it. Otherwise, it's just expensive storage. So I hope that was helpful for you guys. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. If there's anything you want a tutorial on, then let me know. If you want some specific one-on-one tuition, then you can book that through my website, dibdabdigital.com, in the description below. I do offer content creation and digital marketing services. You could either do something really custom, or you can just go on my shop, book one of my little services. I could do video editing, thumbnail design, content auditing, whatever you want. Or you could just buy one of the existing products I have, like a digital product. I have stock media available, or I recently created a Discord server template for martial arts schools. I'm going to do more of those in the future if you have an industry you'd like to request. Or you could buy some of my merch. Look at the merch. Merch is cool. Thank you. Goodbye.